Welcome to Back Breaking News, episode 324. 324. Oh man, this has been going on for a while. And today, hypothetical. This is Cookie King 73, and today we're talking about hypothetical questions. Today is part 94 of the hypothetical questions, and today's hypothetical question is something interesting. And today's hypothetical question would be: would you live someone else's life for a year if you could never talk about it? Yeah. Imagine being able to live as a leader of a band, and maybe, let's say, hypothetically, this isn't true for me, but let's say you were like a leader of a band or something, like, let's say an old band, and you can monetize it for a year. You can make songs. You could imagine if you could find songs that they would have never released, that were never released, and you were in the band, and then you released them all in like an album or something, and it ends up being popular or something, and then all of a sudden these new hit songs that you never thought would become in public, but after that year, I'm assuming you go back to being yourself, and I'm assuming this guy is also going to be you. So for example, let's say Nickelback. Let's just say Nickelback, you're the leader of Nickelback for a year. I wouldn't imagine trying to make songs with popular artists now, try to get the name Nickelback back up, like, or maybe people who are just popular, like, for example, Nickelback and Sabrina Carpenter's, Nickelback and Olivia Rodrigo, Nickelback and why not Maroon 5, or Nickelback and Eminem, Nickelback and featuring BTS. Why not? It would modernize them. And if you want to do something interesting, maybe Nickelback and Elton John or Paul McCartney, depending. But imagine not being able to tell anybody that, hey, imagine you will still have that person's talent. Let's say it will modernize and probably get popularity back into. Let's say you were like a wrestler for a year. Imagine you switched with a wrestler and you were never able to talk about it, and you won the title as that wrestler. You could go around telling people, but you couldn't tell them it was you. You could be like, I loved that Akira Tozawa title reign. I really did. That was one of the best title runs ever. He outperformed himself. He somehow became one of the best wrestlers ever. Little do they know it's me, and I just favored the reign because I was champion as Akira Tozawa. Just imagine Akira Tozawa watching as me, as Akira Tozawa me is winning the world title. Just imagine how upsetting that would be. This kid gets the world title, and I don't. Just imagine saying Akira Tozawa's reign was one of the best reigns ever. Imagine if people go around saying that and it was you the whole time. You're gonna feel glad. Imagine if you were like Elon Musk and or like the leader of some big corporation, and you decide to actually do something groundbreaking. Like, let's say I was the CEO of Samsung, and I wanted to try to create something brand new tech-wise, or Elon Musk, or someone who's very creative in the science field and stuff. Well, let's just say you take over their body and you create the biggest thing ever, and they had no involvement, and you did. You could brag about it, but you couldn't say this new Samsung thing is very nice. I enjoy it very much. You should get one too. It's revolutionary. They would never know that you're the one who created it. I would definitely take this. This question is a yes, because it just would lead to maybe some funny stuff. Imagine being Triple H for a day, booking WWE. My first year as booking Triple H, my first year would basically be, hear me out on this one. The first match, the first thing I would do is give the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE, I would make Gunther lose the World Heavyweight Championship and beat whoever WWE champion is. That would be my first step. The second step would be firing Liv Morgan. Then I will bring back some like pay-per-views like Hell in a Cell and Extreme Rules, because those were fun. I want to bring more back stipulation pay-per-views and stuff, because they were fun every once in a while. You know. So basically, yeah. Imagine also, I will also fire Solo Sikoa and Jake. I will send Jade Cargill back to NXT. I'm gonna be fair. I will send Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill to NXT, not fire them. For as long as I'll set a date when they can come back 10 years from now. 10 years. Like maybe 5 years, they need to improve a little bit better. Maybe the next thing I would do would be, I would change all the champions. The Raw Tag Team division would be bigger, because I would be creating teams. Like maybe the people I would have tag team champions is automatically. I like the Street Profits. They're gonna probably have a year. There's probably gonna be tag team champions till at least SummerSlam. But if they lose it, I'm gonna give them back the titles. And then on Raw, I'm going to actually send Carmelo Hayes and The Miz there and make them tag team champions, because it gives. I'm actually going to split the Raw and tag team division equally. I'm going to bring some teams up from NXT. The women's tag team division will be getting more love. I'll be trying to create more teams, or maybe try to hire some real teams, women teams from like Mexico, because they have like women tag team titles there, or maybe hire like maybe someone from like yeah, that would be what I would do for Triple H as the year, or maybe more. So goodbye.